Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Angel Liz. How's everybody doing on this Monday? I know you can't see me, but there's a few reasons why. First reason is I really just want people to focus on what I'm saying. I just want you to listen to the message. And I'm going to give you guys a little story time behind one of the messages that I'm going to give you today. And the other reason is I don't look real good. I have been feeling just a little tired since the second dose and running a slight fever. So I haven't really felt like doing very much. So that's why you can't see me. So anyways, you guys, the first thing that I want to say is don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Now I know some of us who are a little older, we may know what that means, but there may be someone that sees this video that's a little bit younger and doesn't really understand what that means. So I'm going to give you guys a story time behind where I learned that saying, how I learned it, and how it really impacted me throughout my life. Now, there were moments where I didn't live by that, of course. We're human, we make mistakes. But, so here's the story time. I was 26, and I was working for a pretty big company, and there was a position that was up for grabs, and I wanted this position so bad because I was so tired of being customer service. So I was just really ready to change departments, and I had actually done really well doing customer service, and I had excelled. I was doing other things. I wasn't just strictly doing customer service, but it was a lot, and I was ready for a change. Well, I knew some of the people that were in the department that I was trying to get into, and I had been told, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. We want you. Because, of course, everyone saw me come in for my interview, and, it was internal. So everyone saw me, and everybody was like, yeah, I heard they're going to pick you. And so I was pretty confident, but at the same time, I said, well, we'll wait and see. So I had my interview. I think my interview happened on like a Tuesday, and then I remember probably like the following Thursday, I was called into HR to discuss the position. Well, when I walked into HR, I walked in there feeling pretty good, like, I'm just waiting to hear that I got the job. Well, I sit down, and our HR person tells me, just so you know, your interview went really well, and it came down to you and one other person. And I'm like, okay. And she said, but at this time, we're not going to offer you the position. Well, I got super, super upset. I was like, wait, so why was everyone telling me that I got the position? And she said, well, unfortunately, they were wrong. They had no right to be spreading that around. And at this time, we're not going to give you the position. However, you can apply the next time if there's an opening. Please apply. We want you to apply. Please don't give up just because you didn't get it this time. Well, 26-year-old Angel was not real mature about things. And I said, you know what? I'm out. And she looked at me, she said, what do you mean? I said, I'm going to quit. I'm going to put in my 2-week notice because I don't see the point in me sticking around and I can't get promoted. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what is the point? So now I'm going to be feeling embarrassed because people are telling me that I'm going to get the job and I didn't get the job. And, I was really upset. And she said, Angel, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. And 26-year-old Angel said, what? What do you mean? Because I had no clue. I had never heard that before. And she said, well, why would you do something so drastic because you're upset? She said, I understand why you're upset. I do understand, but don't make a drastic decision because you're upset in the moment. Hence, cutting off your nose to spite your face, because how messed up would it be for you to cut off your nose because you didn't like the way it looked on your face? So that's why I say don't cut off your nose to spite your face. We have so many, there can be times where we get very upset with someone. Maybe multiple people have offended us, and we make a huge decision that has lasting effects. And sometimes when you're angry, you don't think of what that decision, the effect that decision is going to have on your family, what decision is going to have on those around you who care for you. So it really just means take time to think before you make a decision. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with is we have to learn to forgive ourselves. We all make mistakes, and we all sometimes do things that we're not proud of. But the more you dwell on it and the more you beat yourself up about it, the worse you feel, and the harder it is for you to progress in life when you're holding on to all the things that you may have done that were wrong, or that you may have tried something and it failed, and you're just not forgiving yourself for it. You're not allowing yourself to be human when you don't forgive yourself. So we really need to get ourselves in a place where we forgive ourselves, truly forgive ourselves. Because if you don't truly forgive yourself and you're constantly harping on, oh, well, I should have did it this way, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have said that, that was wrong of me, I shouldn't have, I just shouldn't have done that. Well, you're harping on it, and you're not forgiving yourself. And you're, in a sense, bringing yourself down and keeping yourself in a dark place, as opposed to forgiving yourself and going back into the light and saying, I made a mistake, and letting it go. So you guys, that's really all I wanted to kind of touch on, is just don't make drastic decisions when you're upset, and also be forgiving of yourself. We are all imperfect, and I know a lot of people have a perfection complex, I'll call it, where they think that they have to do everything perfectly and they expect perfection from other people, when in fact none of us are perfect and we all make mistakes. So we have to come to a place where we learn to accept our faults and accept the faults of others. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to always be able to forgive right away, but with forgiveness, I feel like we have to be willing to forgive, because God forgave us in a major way when he gave us his son, right? And I know there's people that don't believe in God, and that's fine, that's your business. But for me, I know that I was forgiven in a major way, and I know that every day undeserved kindness is shined on me. And so I know that I need to forgive myself, and I need to forgive others. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Hit the all bell to be notified. Drop me a comment and let me know how you're doing. I hope everybody has a good week, and I will see y'all later.